In this session, we will review the Depo System 5 tablet software doing the gate in process. So we will start up our tablet, log in, and go to the gate in screen. And we will put in a container, chassis, or genset. We just need at least one piece of equipment. In our sample here, we're going to do a container and chassis together. Putting in a container number. The system will check and see if it's okay to come in. If it was already in yard, had a manifest or something pending for the unit, it would have told us here. This one is clear. Going to pick an account, size type, and now we can put in a chassis. It's going to check that, make sure it's clear to come in. We're going to pick an account and size type. And in this scenario, the same as the PC. If your accounts are the same, it will stay together. If your accounts are different, it will split into the two accounts. The same goes with the genset. It would also split to a different account. In most cases, the genset account will be the same as the container. Those two would stay together. It's coming in as an empty unit. If we wanted to make it a load, we can change it here. If we want to change the status, we can change it here. And if it was going to be loaded or pre-booked, any of that information could be put in on the screen here. For the chassis, we can enter in the license plate number, set the status here, and we can also enter in tire information. These lists that you see here can be changed in the PC system, so if you wanted to modify your pick list, that can be done. We can pick a tread depth, and these tread depths could be changed to metric in the PC side if that's what you need. And you could pick something from the list here. You can say done to do one tire. You could say set all. It would set all tires the same. And if you want to enter in something as a damage, if I say it's a flat tire, done, and add damage, it'll also bring it back as a damaged tire. So in this case, we're entering this one tire as being damaged, and there's additional information down here if needed. And we're going to go back. So now we can pick a trucker. Can enter in a driver. And if there's more things that you need to say, you can use the remarks. We've got general remarks, container or chassis remarks here. If this was a refrigeration container, there's information for that. And also if this was a tank, there's information for that. We can also pick damages. If you come into container damages, you can drill into the areas and it will give you lists. These lists are configured on the PC side. They can be modified. So here's some general lists of damages that can be picked. And the same with the chassis. We pick a chassis, pins. You can say the handle is bent. You can bring that back as a damage. So now we've got a flat tire that's for a damage and a twist pin handle that's a damage. We can also take a picture. Click to snap a picture. Save the picture to the chassis damages. You can continue to take more pictures, or you can come back. So now we have container, chassis. They're going to be split when they come in. We've said it's an empty, minor damage, has a couple of damages, has one picture on it. So now we can hit save. This is an interchange form that the driver can see what he's signing for. You can put a signature in, save it, and that has now saved to the system, and it will print if you have a printer configured for your tablet. Now that we saved our first gate-in test from the tablet, we can come into the PC side and verify that it's saved correctly into the system. I'm going to search by depot. I'm going to say in-yard unit. I'm going to hit search. This way I can see that a Crowley box came in for that gate in, and the chassis came in, they were split to their two accounts. I see them both in the system as they should be. If I go to the container, I could see there's the container information, and here's how it looked when it came in with the chassis. I can see the damages, and I can see the pictures that were taken that came through too for the chassis repairs. So everything has successfully saved and came through. If that was a container only, chassis only, they would have came in as just one record, but because we said two different accounts, it automatically split them. So everything is good for that. A couple of other features that could be done from the tablet goes along with the gate-in process is one, after doing gate-ins, if you had a printing problem or needed to reprint an interchange, you can come in and go to the gate history button. You will see all of your past moves listed on the screen here. You can scroll over and see more details if needed, but you can highlight one of these moves. You can hit the reprint TIR button to print that interchange again, and you can do this as many times as needed. You can also check the status of a unit in yard from a tablet. You can come in, put in a unit number here that you would like to search, and you can search for that number and it will find it, give you details on it. You can also mount in ground units from here, and there is some additional information in the other screens. You can change status, and the lot locations can be set from here too. So there's a few other things that can be done from the status screen on the tablets.